Hey everyone, this is the FeelWorld F7 Pro 7-inch touchscreen camera monitor. It was sent to me for free from FeelWorld for a video review on my YouTube channel. It's fairly compact, lightweight for a 7-inch camera monitor. It has a dummy NPF battery on the back to power on something like a wireless video transmitter or a small LED light. The screen can go up to 500 nits of brightness, and also it supposedly can take a signal up to 4K 60. The price is just $240. Let's see if this monitor is something you should buy or not. In the box you're going to get the monitor itself, then you're going to get a pretty long micro HDMI to HDMI cable. You're also going to get a sun hood to use this monitor in sunny bright conditions, and finally you're going to get a ball head, a cold shoe ball head, to attach this monitor to your camera. This is how the monitor looks like up close. As you can see, it's very compact. You have very narrow bezels on the top and a bit thick bezels on the side, but it feels very compact and also very lightweight. Let me show you the weight of this monitor. And it's 345 grams, which is very lightweight for a 7-inch camera monitor. When it comes to build quality, this monitor is pretty much completely built out of plastic, but everything feels very solid and very premium. And I actually prefer having plastic build quality on field monitors because it makes them lighter and more convenient to use than metal build quality monitors. As for threads, we have a couple of threads on this monitor. The first one is here on the back, then we have one here, another one here, and also one on the side if you want to mount the monitor vertically. Let me now show you the buttons and ports. First we have this menu button dial if you want to scroll through the menu without using the touch. Then we have a power on off button and also a touch button. With this you'll be able to disable and enable the touchscreen if you don't want to use the touchscreen. Then on the side we have a HDMI in port, HDMI out port. We also have a DC in 12 volts to power on this monitor from the wall. And also we have a DC out 8 volts if you want to power on your camera with a dummy battery. Then on the bottom we have a USB Type-C port in case if you want to power on this monitor with a USB-C charger, or you can also use a power bank. You can simply take a cable, plug it into the monitor and power on this monitor with a power bank. Then we have a headphone jack to monitor the audio and also an SD card slot to upload LUTs directly to this monitor. Now on the back we have a dummy NPF battery to power on other accessories. So let me show you exactly how it works. First I'm going to put my real NPF battery. Okay, and I'll be able to put any other accessories that uses NPF batteries on this monitor without having to use any extra batteries. So for example, if you have something like a LED light with an NPF slot, or maybe you have a wireless video transmitter, you can directly mount it on this monitor and use it. As you can see, everything is really neat, really nice. You don't have to use any extra batteries, any extra mounts. Everything is super clean and beautiful. As for the screen, it is 1920 by 1200, which is basically the same as a 1080p screen. It looks very sharp and very nice. Obviously not the best I've seen on the market, but for the price and for the features that you get with this monitor, it is more than enough to properly compose and expose your shots. For brightness, it goes up to 500 nits of brightness. Now, if you're going to use this monitor indoors, I think 500 nits is more than enough. But if you mainly going to use this monitor outdoors, I think 500 nits is not going to cut it. So I would suggest to buy a different monitor from FeelWorld if you're going to use your monitor mainly outdoors. As for the frame rates and the signal, FeelWorld says that you can send a signal up to 4K 60, but from the test that I've done, it is not really true. So let me show you exactly what I mean. At the moment, I'm sending a signal from my Fujifilm X-T4, 4K 25p. As you can see, it works totally fine. Now let me change it to 24p, I think. 30p. 30p is totally fine again. And then if I'm going to move on to 50p, Device not compatible with current 4K settings. So basically I cannot send a signal from my Fujifilm X-T4 to this monitor. This is now 4K 50, I think. Yes, 4K 50p. Now 4K 60, nothing. Now I don't know if I need to change some setting on the monitor or whatever, but it's not really working for me. All right, now let me show you all the features that this monitor has. So if I'm going to double tap on the screen, I'm gonna see all this menu. And here I have many options, many things, settings and stuff. So first let's see what this one does. All waves, basically waveform, histogram, vector scope, and also for the audio. Then we have parade, vector scope, histogram, focus assist. You have zebras as well, monochrome, false colors. My favorite way of exposing my shots, false colors is really amazing. Then here we have a couple of composing options, 9 grid, very simple, safety marker, center marker, marker matte, marker color. Then here we have aspect ratio, so we can change the aspect ratio, anamorphic mode, auto mirror if you want the monitor to automatically flip the image and unflip it. Here we have the LUT options. You can load LUTs directly to this monitor and view your own LUTs. I have a Sony ZV-E10 LUT in here, as you can see. You have a couple of built-in LUTs like S-Log2, S-Log3, Log-C. I guess this is C-Log from Canon. And then obviously you can load many LUTs in here. Final thing that I want to show you is the quick menu. So if I'm going to swipe up, I will reveal the quick menu and I can customize it however I want to. So if I'm going to double tap on something, I'll be able to customize all these things here. So for example, if I want to change the LUT switch to something else, like maybe center marker, maybe the histogram to vector or whatever, now I can swipe up and quickly turn on off these settings without having to go through the menu. So let me show how it works. Maybe I want to use like false colors. I can turn on the false colors, turn it off. Then I can turn on the focus assist when I'm using manual focus on my camera, or I can turn on all the waves, the waveform, histogram, and vector scope all at once, expose my shot properly, and then quickly turn it off when I don't need to use it. And I think this is pretty much it for today. If you have any questions or comments about this monitor, let me know down below. And I guess I will see you in the next one. Peace out.